This is Sarah Hayden, reporter for the Dispatch-Argus and Quad City Times, and I'm here with Rock Island County Clerk Karen Kinney the day after the election, and this is Wednesday, November 4th. Karen, tell us how voter turnout was yesterday.
Well, to begin with, the day started out at 6 o'clock in the morning, as everyone knows, and we had long lines across the county, but those long lines soon dwindled as the morning progressed, and it became a constant flow, but no long lines throughout the day until about 3 o'clock, and then the lines started to pick up again as people were getting off work. So there was a lull in the day, but I think the judges appreciated it. They felt safer because of the COVID, because there certainly was plenty of room for social distancing. So I do believe that it was beneficial to the judges as well as the other voters. They found comfort in that too. I did a little news release about there being no long lines and asked the people to come in because it was safe. I mean, there was plenty of room in there. You were in, you were out in about 3 minutes, so 3 or 4 minutes. And it was safe. And we had, of course, the equipment, the face masks, shields, the hand sanitizer, the wipes, the whole 9 yards. We wiped off the pins all day. So it worked out quite well.
Okay, Karen, tell me how many people voted in person, how many people voted by mail, and how many early voters were there?
Well, by mail, and by mail was 26,639, which we'd never seen any numbers like that before involving the mail. Election day, we had 22,859 show up, and early voting certainly helped our numbers. Even the night before the election, we had people wrapped around the building, around City Hall, and I'd never seen that in my 10 years as county clerk. So it was pretty amazing to see that, and we were very happy to see that because that's what it's all about. It's about voter turnout.
And you said that amounted to about 74.4% of all registered voters.
Yes.
And how does that compare to the last election turnout for the 2016 general election?
Well, it surpassed those numbers this year, 2020, surpassed 2016 when we had a total of 64,672. It was close, but still, we surpassed those numbers, and that's what we were hoping to do. But it was a different type of election. There were other dynamics that played into that, such as in 2016, we had 5 early vote centers. This time we had the county clerk's office and Western Illinois University. In 2016, we also had traveling teams of judges that went to the high rises and the senior centers and voted people. This time we did not have that. Why did we not have that? Because of the pandemic. In this pandemic environment, we just didn't see doing that because that brought people together. And our goal was to not to do that. That's why we put the drop box out front. That's why we pushed the mail, vote by mail, which proved to be quite beneficial, and it kept people safe.
And were there any problems that happened last night as the votes came in?
Yes, there were a few problems. We had a couple memory cards go out. They malfunctioned, to be exact. And so we had to begin necessitating a retab with 2 new memory cards, which took about an hour and a half. Our goal is accuracy, so we wanted to make sure everything was done correctly, so that's why the extended time. We had anticipated around 10:30, I do believe. But I stand corrected. It took longer than we thought, and that happens. Elections are not a perfect process, especially when you are dealing with equipment.
Okay. Thank you very much, Karen Kinney, Rock Island County Clerk.